Hi there, Techno Rabbi.
Good afternoon, Joe.
I was just talking with some friends about how technology is making our lives easier because it's more efficient to let computers do this and that. Everything is being prepared for us and the steps are being minimized. But at what point is easier being replaced by sloth, to use the seven deadly sins?
Uh, and there's a reason why being lazy or sloth is one of the seven deadly sins. But if we take away seven deadly sins, the name, and just label them as human qualities, as human beings, we have a propensity to greed. We have a propensity to be lazy. We have a propensity too much. So if we take away the idea that it's a sin and just have a list of what it means to be human, that means this is a good list. It's a warning, like the lights on the dashboard of our cars. And it comes on and says, this isn't a good time not to pay attention, or you're eating too much. Let's stop right now, even though it tastes good. So I think we could use that. Let's take a look at technology and the line between being lazy and being efficient. And I think that's a good model for a lot of things we do is let's not jump at it. Let's stop for a minute and say, is it helpful? Is it really saving me time? Or am I opting for it just because I want to continue binging my favorite TV show on demand?
I remember when I carried the phone numbers of about 50 friends and acquaintances in my head. And now, when somebody asks me what my daughter's cell phone number is, I have to look it up every time. So
Well,
it's much
you're,
easier for me to call her, but it's damaged that part of my memory that retained that information. Now, you could argue it leaves more room for other information, but is that bottom line an improvement?
you're lucky. I have to look up my own phone number when I'm somewhere and they say to me, "What's your number?" And I go, "Oh, wait a minute."
So, what's the warning light on our dashboard, Rabbi? At what point do we say, I'm relying too much on convenience or technology? I need to take the stairs instead of the elevator.
This is the hard part because we have to do that. And it's really a temptation to find the closest parking space to the store and not do any walking, rather than the farthest parking space and walk. Take two stairs, one level up, two levels down on the stairs. And when it comes to make that choice, I'll wait for the elevator. There are many moments when it depends on us. We really have to discipline ourselves to stop for a moment and say, what's in my best interest? What's healthy for me? And as it turns out, it's always the middle way. There's your indicator. If it's to an extreme, if I'm eating in Chipotle every day for the last 5 years or McDonald's, then that's not good. If I do Chipotle occasionally, that's good. So there's your answer, Joe. It's the middle way, no extreme, not shunning things completely or embracing them completely. Let's always opt for the middle way.
Well, you're my middle way, Rabbi. I always opt for you whenever I can. Thank you very much.
And you can depend on me to keep you in the center of the road, Joe.